We went out last night. I went out. I met up with some of the exec guys, and me and Bren. We got dinner first. We went to a pizza place, and it was a true American pizza place. The small-sized pizzas were 14 inches. The large pizzas were 18 inches. I don't know who thinks 14-inch pizzas are small, but that was a lot of food. It was a lot of food. So I ate half of mine. I probably should have just shared it with somebody, but I ate half of mine, and then I asked for them to put it in a box because I was like, I don't want to there was 4 of my slices, there was 3 of somebody else's slices, there was 1 of the others. So there was 7 slices of pizza that was still left. I mean, that was like a full 14-inch pizza that was still left over. So I was like, okay, I mean, I'll put that in a box, I'll eat it later. And then I thought to myself, wait a second, I'm about to go into a bunch of bars where if I'm going into a bar, then what am I going to do with the pizza? So I had this big, 15-inch wide box. And I thought, as I was walking down the road, well, I don't really want to take this into these places. They'll look at me weirdly. It'll just be an awkward conversation. I know what I'll do. I'll hide it somewhere. It's pretty much freezing in Austin. It'll keep. It'll be like putting it in a fridge. I'll just hide it somewhere outside. And that way I'll be able to pick it up afterwards. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. So I found a little bush, and I hid it in the bush. 7 slices of pizza. Hid it in a bush. I was a little drunk at this point, but not very drunk. Hid it in a bush, and we went into a bar. Came out of the bar 2 hours later, and the pizza box has moved. Went to go and check on it. Pizza box has moved. There's 1 slice of the pizza is now on the floor about a couple of meters away from the box. So I thought, okay, well, either some people have seen it and fucked around with it a bit and thrown one of the pizza slices on the floor, or possibly some animals have had this. So I thought, oh, well, now I feel bad. That was a stupid idea to leave it there in the bush, wasn't it? All right, we go to another bar, go to another bar, that kind of thing. We're out for about another 3 hours, so it's been 5 hours since I left this pizza in a bush. By this point, I'm really drunk. It's like 2 a.m. Bars are just closing. Maybe 1 a.m., something like that. Bars are closing up. And I'm like, damn, I'm kind of hungry, actually. Could do with a snack. I wonder whether that pizza's still there. So, went back to the same bush. Found it. It was still in the same place that it was left after the first bar. So in the last 3 hours, it hadn't moved. And I opened the box. There's a slice of the pizza that's on the floor a couple of meters away from the box. I opened the box, and there were 2 slices left. So there were originally 7 slices in the box. There was 2 left. 2 of them still in the box, 1 of them on the floor, and the other 4 slices, nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. And I thought about it for a sec, and I thought, fuck it, I'm hungry. So I took my pizza, cold pizza, still delicious, and I gobbled that shit up. I gobbled that shit up. I ate it, and it tasted good.
Oh God! Oh, I just nutted.
It tasted good.
Story. I simply don't believe you.
I'm sorry, Erie. It sounds incredibly stupid when I tell it, but it happened, and it happened yesterday. And then when I got home, I told Beth about this morning, and she said, you can get rabies if you share saliva with an animal, right? Like, if a fox had been eating the pizza and had like been rabid and left some saliva on it, you can just get rabies that way. And I decided it probably wasn't likely. So I think I'll be fine. So yeah, that's why Beth was Googling rabies shots this morning. So yeah, anyway, that's what happened. You know, there's no cure for rabies, right? Yeah, but there's never even been a report of somebody getting rabies from sharing food or like eating food that's been left outside. When I looked it up, it said it's hypothetically possible, but there's never been a report of that actually happening. And the most likely thing that would have fucked with it is a human. Second most likely thing that would have fucked with a pizza is a raccoon. And raccoons die of rabies anyway. They don't really transmit it because they just die too quickly. So we're chilling. We're chilling. So, yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy that. Just had a lovely night and had some cold pizza at the end of it. It's not really nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Did you drive to the bar or no? Well, no, I didn't drive to the bar. I mean, then I'd be driving home drunk. No, I took an Uber. I ate day-old pizza and it put me on my ass for hours. I mean, who hasn't eaten day-old pizza? Day-old pizza is fantastic. You get a pizza the night before, you haven't eaten it all, you leave it out, you wake up in the morning, you're hungover, you're like, oh, damn, there's some pizza left in there. I don't even put that shit in the fridge. I mean, I do now, but never did when I was a student. Get on Valorant? Yeah, I will. Cold pizza does hit.
Oh God! Oh,
Yeah.
I just know.
Day old pizza is fine, not pizza
Hey man,
from
I'm
the
never
street.
going to listen
yeah.
to you about pizza advice ever again. I knew my pizza at the karaoke bar post Toth was fine behind the secret pipes.
See, I said this, Fender, and somebody, Beth this morning said, you roasted Fender for doing that.
We've degenerated into
after
listening
Toph.
to an egg talk about how rabies is transmitted while some Dusty game is on the screen.
100%.
God help us.
100%. Your post-Toff karaoke bar, hit it behind the pipes pizza would have been fine. Yeah. I know that I pressured you into not eating that pizza, but I just did an even worse version of what you did. So yeah. Monkey Meatloaf, thank you for the donor as well. We've degenerated into listening to an egg talk about how rabies is transmitted while some Dusty game is on the screen. God help us. I'm going to play some Valorant. My brain has been rotted by today's games. I essentially became a TSM co-streamer, and I'm not sure I like it.